Holy man. This is a hijack of the emergency broadcast system. Just kidding, please don't arrest me. However, all television and radio broadcasts will cease their regular programming for this special message from JFM Studios. Please wait while we find the punk-ass signal.
This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. Continue to carry out the following instructions.
Are you ready?
Your own kingdom in the video room. Mondo, cool.
Touch me on my studio.
Bruh.
The broadcast will quiet at this time for your safety.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. All television and radio stations in the United States will now cease their regular programming to carry this special message.
Let's go, man.
We'll do it live.
All right. Welcome everybody to another Sunday edition of JFM Studios Live. That is right. Today I'll be drawing some more Malice Mansion stuff. Very important stuff, I swear. Yep. Hello guys. It is me. Just want to give you a heads up on what I am doing, or how I'm doing. Let's see. This past week has been okay. I know I'm concentrating on Malice Mansion stuff, but I'm also drawing some commissions here and there. Try to have like at least one commission per week just to keep up with the JFM studio bills. And it's true. This company does have bills. Mostly paying GoDaddy for the website. So those can get a bit expensive. So yeah, keep the commissions coming. That way, the Jeff and Taylor website and eventually the Malice Mansion website, sometime in the future, will be funded. All right, sweet. So, all right. Hope you don't mind the mess. I still gotta clean up my desk back there. I mean, you see Mona over there. He's just chilling. Jeff and Taylor, they're buried under there along with Squirtle. So, I don't know. All right. So let's get this show started. All right, I'm wearing this hat. I don't wear hats all the time, you know. It's just a show thing, but mostly because I want to cover my bad hair. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. This isn't character renders. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now let me start the music. Let's start with the greatest monster scream in the universe. All right, so a little disclaimer here. If you guys ever wondered what happened to last week's stream, YouTube basically blocked it from everywhere. Mostly because of the music. There were certain songs that were shown, and YouTube was like, "Nope, we can't have this shown all over the world." So it was blocked, and I can't retrieve it. And it was a good stream last week, so hopefully this stream will be just as good, if not better, you know. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me well. Let me see you guys in the chat. TV Camper and Positively More. Thank you guys for joining me. I wanted to start a little early this time around because I know WrestleMania is today, night 2 of WrestleMania. So I just want to be nice to my wrestling fans here and just you know, be early, just so they wouldn't have to pick and choose, you know. Yeah, night one was all right. I saw that I Show Speed is there. How is he a wrestler? And and I heard he messed up somewhere, but it's like I don't know, where are these pro wrestlers coming from? You know, they're from streaming to pro wrestling. It's like I don't know. It's like what's up with these popular streamers thinking they can do well in combat sports? You know, versus Jake Paul and his buddies thinking that they can box. Now Logan Paul and I Show Speed in wrestling. It's like you don't get it. Influencers, they bring the young market or something. It's like I don't know. I mean, it's kind of an insult, you know, to those pros that took years and years to perfect their craft, and all of a sudden these inexperienced guys just come in. Not for like a one-time thing, like a Drew Carey situation. No, it's they want to be full-time wrestlers, and they think they can do it quickly. You know, it's worse than Tough Enough, I think. At least with Tough Enough, you got some people that were passionate, you know. But I'm just ranting. So yesterday I didn't do much, artwork. I actually had to go to the shop and just, maintenance my truck. You know, change the oil. It's been a while. It went well. You know, I also had to change my oil dipstick tube. That was a pain. Actually had help with that, but still. But it's so weird because on the way home, I felt my truck shaking a bit every time I go to a full stop. So that kind of spooked me a little bit. I Show Speed was there. He did a little bit. A bit of athleticism and training here and there. There's still a video of his first training with Randy Orton somewhere on YouTube. Huh. Interesting. I know. I don't know. It's just that I Show Speed. It's almost like he's everywhere. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to run for president in like a decade or so from now. Also, if you guys are wondering what kind of games I'm playing Resident Evil 4 again, you know, just trying to get some trophies. I mean, just last night I beat the game in under 5 hours on standard mode, got a trophy on that. And did I tell you guys that I beat the game on hardcore mode in under 5.5 hours, and I got a trophy for that. So I also unlocked some cool perks. So that's always fun. Sweet, you're playing Pragmata? How's that? Because, you know, I like Capcom games, and I know that's a new IP. Honestly, when I look at the game, it kind of reminds me of BioShock a little bit. Also because, you know, you're a big, you know, man in an armor suit shooting things, and you have a little girl following you. So that's what makes me think of, you know, that's what makes me think of BioShock a little bit. It's fun? Alright, well, I'm gonna see if I can try it out. I have a whole bunch of games that I gotta play. Like the Persona 3 Remake, God of War Ragnarok. There's this horror game that, you know, a friend gave me called White Day. Let's see if I can play that. I have yet to beat Ghostwire Tokyo, even though I had that game for almost 3 years. That's awesome that you saw my trophy update on your PS4. That's cool. Yeah, I kind of miss the Montana apartment days. I was just reminiscing the other day about that. And how, back in the pandemic, you know, I would, you know, I didn't have a job back then. I just drew all day and just lived off of my savings. But just having to draw every day, stay at home. I actually got some inner peace, you know, and the exercise I got was walking outside in the neighborhood. I would walk up to 2 to 4 miles, you know, a few times a week. Not only that it helped me physically, it also helped me mentally as well. I mean, I could walk here, but, you know, I'm so far away from town and other houses that, you know, I walk out here, I risk running into a moose or some crazy guy. I don't know. I definitely felt safer in Montana, that's for sure. I'm getting notifications on my Steam saying that Akemi Hoshi is playing Pal World. I wonder how she's doing. It's been a while since we've actually talked. My favorite Capcom franchise. Well, it would have to be Resident Evil. Street Fighter is a close second. I did not see night one of WrestleMania. I really don't watch wrestling anymore. I only saw some highlights online. I was just thinking about my work week, and 2 Fridays in a row. It should be a lax day, you know. I'm just rushing to get things done. You know? Deliver cars for people that really need their car back. You know, it just sucks. Sucks that I have to stress out and be under pressure on a Friday. I really hope it doesn't happen the upcoming Friday. You know? Customer service, man. It's such a draining job. That's why I respect workers who who are working under customer service. Like retail workers, waiters, restaurant people, delivery people, customer support lines. I'm always patient with them, and I'm not a Karen or a Ken. I respect those workers. So even before I started this job, that's just how I am. So, random thing, how's the weather on in your side of the world? Because it started snowing again here. We're expecting like 5 inches of snow, even though it's springtime. It sucks. Hot, sun shining, so hot, skin felt like getting cooked. Wow. Yep. A little chilly, had a lot of rain here and there. Nice. And it's not like that up here. We don't expect all the snow to melt until mid-May. Hey, Smart Demon, welcome to the stream. I'm doing fine. Oh yeah, Resident Evil Director's Cut. I don't know why it's in my playlist. It's such a silly arrangement. I should stream a game. You know, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'd stream Resident Evil 4 again, just because, I just love that game. And maybe the remake. Streaming the remake, that'd be fun. But I was thinking, maybe I stream it on professional mode, because I've never beaten professional mode on RE4 remake. I mean, I just beat hardcore mode in under 5.5 hours just for the trophy and the chicken hat. But yeah, in order to get everything, I gotta beat professional mode in under 5.5 hours. But I don't know. I feel like I'm not ready for that. I feel like I want to beat it regularly. JFM, is there a way to read the whole Malice Mansion story? Yes. I have the first 4 chapters uploaded on Tapas. It's a webcomic sharing site. It's in the description below. It says read Malice Mansion on Tapas, and click on that link, and it'll take you to the main page where you can read the first 4 chapters. And even then, those aren't the final versions. I plan to release more pages for certain chapters, kind of like it's almost like a director's cut, or adding in some deleted scenes. But I plan to do those for like the Malice Mansion website and the book. What do you think of a special episode written by a fan? I was thinking about that. Like, back when I first created Jeff and Taylor, there were 2 slots in my episode list that I left blank on purpose, and I was gonna, have those be like fan-made episodes or fan-written episodes, almost like I'm drawing a fan fiction come to life, But I decided to scrap that because it's like you never know what you'll get with something written by a fan. Of course, something like that would have to be non-canon, because I don't know, they might write some very out of this world stuff. You just imagine a fan contest, and then they write something where Jane makes out with Taylor. That's not kosher. Not at all. Special script or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine with that. I can take suggestions from fans, for sure. Will Jeff and Taylor make cameo appearance in Malice Mansion? No. I mean, according to the timeline, I don't know, Jeff and Taylor live in Somerville. This takes place in, like, West Colorado. And Jeff and Taylor would be adults during Malice Mansion's time. But no, they're not going to make a cameo. It does takes place in the same universe. It's just so sad how it's so dark, but Jeff and Taylor's very lighthearted. Yeah, terrible stuff does happen in Jeff and Taylor's universe. It's just not highlighted. Murders happen. But right there, it would just be a fanfic, which I'm fine. I'm fine with fan fictions. You know, I would read fan fictions all day. I never had one before, but it'd be cool. How does Vinewood Manor compare to Spencer Mansion or Louise's Mansion? Well, it's a lot more intricate than the Spencer Mansion. A lot bigger than the Spencer Mansion. There's not as many death traps, though. And Louise's Mansion is just... That's a mansion for babies, man, compared to Vinewood Manor. If the kids were to be in Luigi's Mansion, you know, they'd be spooked by the ghost for fun. You know, have some screams. It's almost like going on a Disney's Haunted Mansion or something like that. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Well, I want to do it again. Nah, it ain't like that. Vinewood Manor, it takes you mentally. It drains you. Makes you crazy. You think Universal Studios should make a Luigi Mansion ride similar to the Haunted Mansion at Disney? I think that'd be fun. Did I see the new game Mouse PI for Hire? I saw trailers for it, I remember. Yeah, Billy does not look good here. Things are looking real bleak. Well, I wonder what chapter this takes place. Chapter 20... Either 21 or 22. Oh no, it's the scary song. Play this in the room of, full of with the Malice Smashing kids. Robert will be crying because he's scared of this song. Alright, well, I'm practically done with this picture. Fun. Alright, gotta leave soon, gotta get groceries. Well, I do plan on streaming for another 2 hours or so. So, yeah, let's keep the party going, and we'll be raiding TD Camper if you're gonna return. Go get those groceries. Get that sustenance. Man, I remember going grocery shopping during the pandemic days. Awkward at first. I made some mistakes here and there too, but just going to Albertsons at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. No one's around, very few people. I still wore my mask and everything. Bagged my own groceries. I did it every two weeks. That was fun. That was the only driving I did during the pandemic days, during 2020, Just imagine. I filled my truck with gas on like late December, and then the next time I do it, it's in June. So, yeah, that was an interesting time, but very good memories. Very nostalgic. Okay, so save this. Also, I don't know if you guys watched the Malice Mansion 3rd anniversary video. I know it was pretty boring and laid back, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to make next year's video more exciting. Take this hat off. There we go. Alright, now let's work on another illustration. Another one of those, concept arts. Scary concept art. I just thought of this yesterday, so I just had to draw it out. But first, let me put her in. Awesome. Well, she'd be very flattered if she read that. Your favorite comedian. Yep, it is an old hatchet, an antique hatchet that's laying around in the mansion as a decoration or something. Morpheus hatchet. Funny. Welcome, Demon X. Welcome to the stream. So this particular scene I'm writing, it'll take place in chapters either 11 or... No, chapters 12 or 13. But poor Linda here, she's going through it. She just saw something, and one of the classmates is threatening her with an axe. Just her and this certain classmate, all alone in this one room. And so she's being cornered, and the certain classmate is saying, "I'll let you go if you make me laugh." So she is trying so hard to remember a joke, but she keeps slipping and she forgets the punchline, and she gets so nervous. You know, it's a tense moment. I want the reader to feel really bad for her. You know, I did not finish those drawings, but I do plan on finishing them, like before my summer break, for sure. Oh, good. The axe will overlap her badly drawn fingers. Okay. drawer with the mirror. That's perfect for this scene. You know, I do want to talk about, my experience playing Resident Evil 4 Remake on hardcore mode. But boy, I think the toughest fight I had was fighting against Krauser in his final form. Did I talk about that last week? I kind of feel like I did. But man, it took me over 20 tries. And I always had to quit out of the game and go back from the menu just so I'll regain some of that time that I lost. But yeah, it was tough. Mostly because of the amount of bullets I have and the amount of health I had. I only had one health item, so I had to get lucky with the RNG, breaking those boxes. But man, I just had to concentrate, keep parrying him and stay away from the edges. And man, the stupid grab, man, with his right hand, I can't block that. So that was the toughest part. It kind of reminded me of when I was fighting Sephiroth in Final Fantasy, 7 Rebirth. You know, the final boss, that was tough. That took me over 20 tries. And boy, the cathartic energy I got after I beat him, I was like, oh gosh. It was one of the most triumphant moments in my gaming history. Oh man, I just got reminded of something. Did you guys see the teaser trailer for this new horror movie called The Ice Cream Man? I saw it, and it looks like a bunch of kids go crazy by eating this certain man's ice cream. So you see some killer kids there, and they're killing the adults or something. And I'm like, oh man, it seems like lately, studios are like making horror movies with kids in them. So I'm like thinking, oh, okay, well this will be a nice segue to Malice Mansion. If killer kids are like a new hot thing, then Malice Mansion would be easy to publish, right? And easy for people to digest. Only I don't know for sure if the kids will get killed in those movies, but I don't know. Same with the movie Weapons. I haven't seen it, but I think it has killer children. Maybe. I may be putting my foot in my mouth on that one, but I gotta watch it as soon as I have the time. But I definitely want to watch, The Ice Cream Man once it comes out. I don't know. It's like, oh man, I'm such a scaredy cat when it comes to horror movies, in the movie theater, because I don't want to get jump scared, it sucks. It sucks getting jump scared in the movie theater. That's why I sit all the way in the back, so that no one behind me would see, oh man, that guy jumped. What a scaredy cat. It's like, I don't know, it's just I have a terrible reaction to getting jump scared by the stupidest things. Even one time, let me tell you this. One time, I sat in the movie theater waiting for Space Jam 2 to start. Space Jam 2. And all of a sudden, the screen was pitch black because I was early. Then all of a sudden, those pre-movie commercials come in, and the Regal Cinema commercials come in, and it was loud, and that jump scared me. And I'm like, oh man, fucking bullshit. Hate that. But I was all alone. But I still don't want to get scared. So I think the same thing happened when I was watching a movie with my last girlfriend. We were watching Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and there were some scary moments there, but she understood. She didn't laugh or anything. She just, whenever I got scared, she just held my hand or put her hand on my thigh. That was very comforting, but still. Do I get mad when people jump scare you? Yes, I do. I do get mad. I don't know why. Even the non-intentional ones get me, riled up. Like when I would go for a ride on my friend's car, and she has her music loud, and she turns on the car and it's just blaring rock music all loud. It jump scares me. Shout out to Jade. She's watching this stream. But I know it's not on purpose, Do I get mad when people scare you? Also, hello. Don't know what you mean by sit scare, but yeah, anytime people scare me, it's, I get irritated. Hello, Wilson DeGreen. Welcome to the stream. But I'm usually a good sport about it. I don't be like, you're not my friend anymore. You know, I'm not like that. But still, I remember one time, this happened like last month or so, a couple months ago. Customer came in for a freaking estimate, you know, just taking pictures of his car. So I had to take a picture of his mileage, so I had to turn on the car. So, but his music was loud, and that jump scared me, and he was like, oh man, I was gonna say something, but it was just too funny, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Man, right there and there, I just want to smash his head, you know, against the glass. But I'm like, no problem, sir. No problem. You got me there. You got me. Uppercut him. Okay. Poor Linda here. She hates getting jump scared too. People take advantage of that. Her mean her mean classmates take advantage of that. You know, this jump scares talk make me want to talk about made me want to talk about Ellen DeGeneres. I know, random, but I remember in her show she would you know, jump scare her guests, and whenever I saw those clips, I was like, man, I would hate to be a guest on her show. Right now, I don't have to worry about that since her show's gone because she's a jerk in real life. I was watching some Ellen DeGeneres, you know, downfall videos on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I think the downfall is well warranted, you know? Especially since she's not a nice person behind the scenes. Have you ever showed your comics at work? Yes, I do. My coworkers know I make comics. My boss knows I make comics, and if I have to go for a convention, then he lets me go for you know, on vacation or something. But it's been a long time since I've gone out of state or out of town for a convention. Not since 2023. So one of these days I gotta get back into it. But I gotta have material. I gotta have new stuff. I want to get back to the, you know, convention over at Helena, but I was rejected. I don't know if it's because, you know, they had too many submissions and I had to go, you know, I had to go to a waiting list, but I just wasn't selected. Did I see this final episode of Smiling Friends? Yes, I did. I enjoyed them. I had some very shocking reveals at the end, but man, talk about going out with a bang. Poor Alan. I like Colbert of all the late night talk shows, but he got canceled. I know. What was the reason again? Something about Lord of the Rings? Let's see. Linda, what color is your hair? There we go. Look at her smiling, not knowing what's gonna happen. Okay. Thoughts on the Charlie's Uncle episode? Oh yes, I didn't like Charlie's Uncle. I thought he was too crass for my sense of humor, but I don't know. But I did like the Alan subplot, though. The robot one was nice. It's almost like a cautionary tale of people relying too much on robots and technology and AI, and you know, I think it was a jab at AI because Charlie kept asking the robot to print out his friends as hot dogs. So make this artwork of Alan or as a hot dog and Pim eating him as another hot dog. Like, this is such a jab at AI art. Which I fully support. I support people making fun of AI artists. It's like they're just cheating, you know? Music too loud? Let me see here. Okay, how's that? The convention is bugging not having you. I know, right? It's alright. It's either because too many people submitted their applications, or they just want to have new people come in, or maybe they just don't like my style. I'm thinking it's the former, but it just sucks not coming back to a convention that you've been to for like a few years. But hey, at least the local convention here in my hometown is very welcoming. What if the Western girls met Charlie's uncle? Well, they would beat him up. No, he's small, you know. And these are tall girls, you know, especially Chris, you know, she's a tall one, and she's not afraid to beat a guy up, no matter how old he is. If he crosses the line, she'll kick his ass. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously they'd be very offended and just leave him, you know? Probably call the cops. Because that guy is a sex offender. Okay, this song here, I don't know if it'll get me in trouble or what. It's like every time I play this weird demonic banjo music, YouTube says, oh no, you can't play that. Oh no, you can't have comedy here. You can't have banjo music here. Thoughts on the robot turning into Indian guy? Well, I guess it's kind of true with some technology, whatever. Not like support lines. It's usually an Indian person. That is so weird. You know what the boss was doing to that robot, and then he just didn't mind that there was an Indian guy there. Boss is crazy. Alright, now it's time to color in the background. Yay! Yay, background, okay. Surprisingly, Joe Jonas is going to perform at WrestleMania, possibly tonight. As a wrestler or just singing? Just kidding. Most likely he's singing. He's a singer. He's a singer, singer. He's a singer. That's right. You know, I do like Nick Jonas. I do like his songs, or just one song. You know, Jealous. That's the only Jonas Brothers related content I have saved in my playlist. It's Jealous by Nick Jonas. Although, you know, I'm usually not into like modern pop music, but let me tell you guys, Sabrina Carpenter is talented. She has some good music, I gotta confess. Plus, she is sexy. She's a short little sexy thing. Yeah. I have some ideas on, you know, using her songs, but I can't tell you. It's gonna be cool though if I were to execute it. Yeah, and it's kind of weird how all three Jonas Brothers are not, you know, together anymore. But I do get reminded of that one South Park episode with the Jonas Brothers and their purity rings and just hypnotizing girls. And Mickey Mouse just knows it happens. You know, it's conspiracy theory. But man, Mickey Mouse is such a jerk in South Park. I love it when they make fun of Disney. Disney is a pretty shady company. But then I wonder what would happen if I was a CEO of Disney. I would clean things up, that's for sure. Okay, this is coming along very well. And you see what it takes for, a JFM illustration from start to finish, you know. And this isn't really my official style. It's just something quick that I do for Malice Mansion concept art or something. Oh yeah, hope you guys like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I think I'm going to have to see the doctor. My neck feels like it's broken. Flying Lotus.
And for those of you wondering, this is not her blood on her face. who's holding the hatchet? Well, I just want to keep it secret for now. That's why I colored their skin gray. that looks good. But boy, man, my neck is stiff. My neck be hurting. Alright, I'm practically done here, but I'm going to take a short break. I'll stretch my neck out a bit, stretch my legs, drink some water. You know, you guys should do the same. Drink your water. Well, the next piece I'm going to work on, I'm going to start the sketching process of Malice Mansion Act 1's cover art. I have a whole bunch of ideas here, but I just want to draw something out. Nothing is going to be finished. I just want to draw it out. Now, sketching. Okay. Oh, no, I better skip this song. Okay. Okay. There you go. But yeah, you guys enjoy your break. I'll be right back. Oh, hold on. After I save this. Hold on. But yeah, I'm done with this. Looks real good. You know, Linda's scared out of her wits. And there we go. Awesome. Well, I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the break. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Doom doom. Doom 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 doom. See 3 people watching now. It's okay. It's alright. We have about 40 minutes left of this stream anyway, so it's cool. La la la. Okay. Now, what composition should I use? I did a whole bunch of sketches. Let me show you. I mean, these are rough sketches. What you see here. I got some of these sketches or doodles done at work, so forgive the crudeness, but I just wanted to work on certain compositional styles. I want to have Katie in the foreground while all the kids are in the background, and I have to have them matching somewhere too. So it's going to be tough, but yeah, just want to engage the reader because this is the first act, you know? First book, I have to draw new readers in. Looks right. Well, first of all, I gotta put the title here. If only it's that lighthearted. No, this is the cover for Malice Mansion here, or book 1. This is just concept art. It's Katie in the foreground, just running away from Malice Mansion in the back, or Vinewood Manor, I should say. And I'll superimpose the heads of the rest of the children down here. Just wondering if it'll look good. Oh my gosh. Altarf, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. The Kuna Coils playing in New Orleans to head out and camp. Nice. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy that concert. But yeah, how have you been? I've been doing good. Just working away at my comics. Malice Mansion. It is Malice Mansion month. So I'm working on some concept art, and this is the cover art for book 1. Hey, that's good. Yeah. Man, you're playing guitar, you're a bartender, and you lost some weight? Nice. Yeah, I'd say life is pretty good for you. I mean, as for me, I'm still, working away at my day job. And I've actually gained weight, but I'm trying to, lose it. Oh, hold on. You guys heard this song way too much. There we go. Gonna order more from you. Let's see. Can't wait for our Mouse Mansion. Yeah, can't wait either. I got the first 4 chapters on Tapas already. Working on the 5th. Yeah, but as soon as I'm done with the 6th chapter, I'll be getting things ready for the first book. we still got snow where I'm at. In fact, we're getting like 3 to 5 inches over the weekend, which is ridiculous because it's springtime, and most of the roads have been melted off, and I've been driving on two-wheel drive, just just I got so used to the warmth and the dry pavement that winter's like, oh, we're not done yet. So it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. April 19th. April 19th. And we're getting more snow. Yeah, man, snow is coming. Actually, it's already snowing now. I was about to head to my friend's house tonight, but I don't know. I may go. I may not. I just got to be careful, but still. And just the other day, I saw some people driving their, motorcycles on the road. Then I'm like, oh, come on, please. It's too early for that. And I was right. I mean, I'm not a motorcycle guy. I don't trust things on less than 4 wheels. So, but yeah, if you drive a motorcycle, then that's your thing. But it ain't my thing. Knowing me, I'll just tip over and injure myself, break a tibia or a fibia, and then I'll be out of the comic business. Snowed down here. Snowed down there once, and the whole city acted up. Yep, I bet. If you're from the south, then you're not used to snow. That's how it's like if it were to snow in Jeff and Taylor's hometown. People will panic. They would cancel school over 1 inch of snow or something. They just don't know how to handle it. People of Somerville. All right, Altarf, have a good day. Enjoy the concert, and it's good to see you too. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot. It does. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a stream now. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, and that's usually my limit. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I'll see how it looks like later in the week, and maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I won't. So yeah, to recap, let's see. This is the cover, or the potential cover for Malice Mansion Volume 1. I also finished this picture. Concept art called Billy's Pain, so he's protecting Katie from someone. And here is another picture I finished from start to finish because this is nice. I really like it. This is Linda's predicament. This happens in chapter 12 or 13, but she's being confronted by one of the kids with holding a hatchet. They already killed somebody with it, so I guess Linda's next. Alright guys, that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Hold on. I want to send you guys off properly. Alright, I'll see you guys in another stream or another video. I'm expecting a package soon, so I might do a unboxing video. It depends how it'll turn out, but I'm gonna upload that later this week. What else am I uploading? I'll probably upload another vlog. It all depends. Pretty soon I'm gonna release a video of me just talking about my 2017 artwork. That's gonna be fun. But most of my newer videos that have a whole bunch of production value, I plan to do them over the summer during my break, my social media break, which I can't wait for because I need that detox. I mean, every time I'm walking somewhere, I have to have my phone with me, and I'm always, just looking at a video, just listening to something, and I'm like, this isn't good. I'm just constantly just wanting stimulation, as if I'm some sort of teenager or toddler, and that's just not good. It ain't. Am I right, Mona? All right. Okay. All right. So that is it for me, guys. Let's see. I'll send you guys off in the chat. Positively More, thank you for staying in the whole stream. I love you, man. Wilson the Green, if you're still here, thank you. Swart Demon, TD Camper, King of the Fat, thank you guys so much. And Demon X, thank you. So here's to more streams. Okay, that's it for me, guys. Goodbye.